has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons and mass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Money out, crashing loud. A moon rabbit's clutching out the crowd. On screen, chaos inbound. TF2 taunts, bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, take tears go splash. Screen just froze, Edgey has crashed. Edgey has crashed. It's too spicy, frames just smash. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream. It's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flair. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Tohu bullets dodge with flair. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bold. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this dream. Edgey has crashed, what's distorting means rehash. Sets got lost, digital mayhem.
Welcome!
Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons and mass, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legends built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Money out, crashing loud.
You know, here's the thing, if I went later, post-stream, and was like, Super Monkey Ball, Banana Mania, you know, whatever it's called, Serial Jump Speedrun, this is the strat. Guarantee you. Actually, probably isn't, because they don't really care. No, it has to be, because it skips levels. What did I tell you?
Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts.
Man, fuck this shit, I'm jerking off.
Screen chaos inbound. TF2 taunts, bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, take tears go splash. Screen just froze, Edgey has crashed. Edgey has crashed. It's too spicy, frames just smash. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream. It's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flair. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Tohu bullets dodge with flair. Chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching wide. Eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, so Moon rabbits glitching out the crowd. Harmony is on screen, chaos inbound. TF2 talks, bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, tears go splash. Screen just froze, GX has crashed. Edgey has crashed, it's too spicy, frames just smash. Set throwing jokes, this ain't a stream. It's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodge with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse.
Good evening. Good evening. I'm looking very annoyed right now. Just look at this guy. This is the face of a man who was able to hit 500 viewers, 500 followers, and still can't remember to press one little button on a program to make his hitbox not show. Good evening. Good evening. Yes, I see you guys have found the new emotes. That last one's not a new... That second to last one is not a new emote. That sleep one has been there forever. No one has used it, though. That one's been one of the originals. What's up, Shabby? What's up? Hold on. Big shout out for Shabby. Guys, check him out. Check out Shabby.
Try to stall me out just for me to come up and just... Do you not see me?
Nice.
Oh my god. I was literally under your nose.
Dude, I love doing that shit to snipers. I love doing that shit to snipers in TF2. It's good for the soul, just to be able to juke him real quick. Good evening. What's up, Dan? Sadfly? Klima. Klima, Risk, Steven. Oh my god, Holden here. Oh yeah. No, not Holden. Sorry, this is all weirdly connected here right now. Also, Dan is not here. It's just me it's me looking at wrong information here. What's up, Steven? Risk? Shabby? Lighthouse? Gentlemen. I have a few things that I will not have garter belts on. This fucking guy. Look. I don't make the rules here. But if I did, every single time that there was a thigh high, or a thigh high or longer that goes up a skirt, it is mandatory to have a garter belt with it. I am tired of pretending that people can just get away with not having a garter belt. It should be state mandated. Let me have the email to wave hello. I'm gonna make that tomorrow. I was gonna make that today, but I got lazy and wanted to draw the maid outfit, which I'm currently workshopping right now. It's not final, but I guess I can show you guys. Let me do a little thing here, and I'll give you guys a little preview of the maid outfit that was wished for. It's not confirmed that this is what it's gonna look like, and it's probably gonna go through a few other tweaks and changes stuff. But let's see over here. I wanted to make something that at least I would be happy with. Not really. And I was super excited to show the maid outfit, but it's more so like I didn't even color it or anything. But it's just a matter of like I'm just testing stuff to see like what looks good, what doesn't look good. I know some parts can't be super apparent here, but let me explain some details. So I had the frills here. A lot of people seemed really upset when they found out that the old sketch of my model, the original sketch, had a boobs on it. It had a little breast kind of curve there. So do not worry. I've made sure to re-implement that here, except there's two little things that are in there. I wonder what could be inside the pouch. They look very snug, but what could possibly be in there? I put some poofy things. Here. I don't know what you call that. I put a little choke. Lighthouse actually did this one where he insisted on the idea of a choker when he was showing me a funny maid outfit. And I kind of liked the idea of using the choker and also putting the meteor on there, because I did want to keep some aspects from the initial outfit on there. I'm missing the cane planet right now, so I'll see as to where I put that specifically. But a few stains. I didn't color them, so it's not easy to see them. But all these parts here are meant to be stains, and then a patchwork edger that you guys can't see it, but it's, if you look at my reference sheet and stuff, it's on the back of the model. Obviously you can't see it because I'm 2D and everything, but it's there. This items be something to edge with, perchance, or maybe they're just lazy. Maybe they're just two lazy bums that said that they're gonna help me with cleaning, and instead they decided to go and take a nap. And there's not a whole bunch right here. It was just me playing around with shoes and stuff. I didn't want to wear heels. I don't want to wear heels. But yes, Maid Bunny coming soon. How soon? I don't know. But it's a work in progress. I'm not gonna do it this stream because I have to make sure I collect them all and everything in proper. But yes, there are a few new emotes. I hope you guys like them. It's not all of them right now, but yes, there's four. Yes, 4 new emotes for you guys here, which are all of these. My God! Ones here. I wanted to give you guys a heart one because that's one of the ones I've been really itching to give. Someone mentioned. Well, it's not. I don't think I have to say someone. I can just say your guys' names. Lighthouse did mention like I should give you guys like an angry one, like a fuck you emote. So I did that one. I wanted to do something with sunglasses, like something cool looking. So I wanted to also reuse that art because I really like the Cashino and it's a way to remember it by the first Cashino art. So I used that cool one. And then the other one here is actually not made by me. It's made by another streamer, which I want to give a quick shout out to as well. She's not here or anything like that, but I do want to shout her out because she's super cool. Name's Foofy.
What the?
Dr. Mario.
Where was I supposed? Oh, was I supposed to go into that hole?
Come on.
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't supposed to touch it. Can we start over?
I feel like I'm being rage baited. I feel like I'm being heavily rage baited right now.
Here.
The Foofy's cool. She made that one as just for fun, and I wanted to use it as an emote. So I thought it was so cute. I have played around with the idea of throwing the little dancing Edgey, like in the beginning. Let me show it off to you guys. The ones that are doing the race and dance there, I wanted to throw those ones in for you guys, but I can't do it right now. I've tried cropping it and see as to what could be able to work, but anytime I've tried to shrink it down to a decent size, it always looks really bad. So I think that one's just not going to be an emote that I do for you guys. I did have it planned, but I think just from visual restrictions, it's just not going to look good. So I might be scrapping that one. But I'll still see. I'll have an animated waving one for you guys soon. Let's see. I'm also going to be messaging some of you guys soon. Like, starting tomorrow, I'm going to start messaging a lot of you guys. Just be able to see as to what I can be able to do for you. In the... let me rephrase that. A lot of you guys did win, like, stuff because donations and everything like that from gifting subs and everything. and I want to be able to talk to you guys to see as to what reward, what prize you would like, to discuss your prizes. Basically, like there's more than one for people that donated and stuff, but just to talk about what you'd want, what you'd be comfortable with, etc. Because I know I put some of it as stuff to be shipping and everything to people, but I know that for some they're not really keen on the idea of having stuff shipped to them. So I won't violate your privacy and like demand an address or something like that. I'm not gonna break down your door, but I will be just messaging some of you guys to at least see what you'd want, and then I think another tweet that I'll end up making tomorrow is I'm gonna post all of the cards that are so far taken care of, because there are a lot of cards that have been finished thus far. I just haven't posted an update because I was waiting to get a good chunk of them, and then I lost track of where I was. I lost track of how many were in the new set. That I think it's roughly around time that I should be posting it, so expect that tomorrow. If I don't post it, then just ask me in Discord, because I'll probably just show it there in like a VC or something. But anyway, I told myself beforehand that I would be doing hello? Video game? There it goes. It was honestly super cool of her to do that. Oh, thank God. Sigma Lord Edgemaster, howdy. Someone shout this man out. Shout this man out. Shout out Shroomish. But love that guy. But yes, how are you doing, Shroomish? I got rage baited by this little dog. I guess not by this dog, but like a bunch of houses that I thought I could be able to work with and be able to enter and turn on the switch, and then I couldn't find it, so I just gave up. Only to learn that in order to proceed, I have to go and flip that switch. So I have to go super far now to go and flip a switch that I couldn't find before. Because I thought it didn't mean anything. On the road again. Can't believe I shot my load again. Gross. I know. I kind of that's one of the things. There's like a couple of YouTubers that have said things that just like are just like off things that I just think into my mind, and that's one of them. It was he said something, and then followed it up with, "I can't believe I shot my load again," and that has always stuck into my mind. That phrase.
Ada.
You're just out here free busting. I feel like gay Slipknot lives into my head rent free. There's a lot of stuff that lives in my head rent free. Probably one of the longest things memory wise, not like age wise of like the product being made, but ever since I was a kid in elementary school, the longest thing that's ever rested into my head that has remained permanently there is a combination of the Super Mario Brothers Super Show theme along with Do the Mario, and this one video on YouTube that is thankfully still around, so I can be able to show it to people, called Techno Jeep. And it's just these guys that are just making like a whole track off swing your arms from side to side, come on, it's time to go. I can literally do that song like off memory from how much it is just burned into my head. Unironically, as a kid, I recall this very specific memory of like waiting for class to start. Like you just get dropped off at school. I got dropped off at school with my mom and just waiting for class to start. So I opened up my notebook. I took out a few sheets of paper there and started writing down all the lyrics to Super Mario, but one of the two themes. Is either for do the Mario or the show theme. I started writing them down in my notebook. That's called fire lyrics right there. I did the same with the Phineas for these song. I was dedicated to memorizing it. Didn't they? The Phineas and Ferb is kind of weird because I feel like it had a good like. It's always weird to me when a show just gets like rebooted again. Like they just bring it back to life. I'm not mad, but it definitely feels like Phineas and Ferb had like, you know, they had a decent run. They had some good movies, and then it's like, all right, it's about time to end the show here because everything has to have a conclusion at some point in time here. If you just keep doing everything forever, like it's not going to keep that same quality. It's just going to become slop. That was the Aquabats. This isn't done for a while, dude. They made a new one. What are you talking about? They made I guess you didn't know this then, but they made a new season very recently. Like, and by very recently, I mean like this year. Oh shit, I was supposed to go that way. Why? I don't know. Money? Creator was broke. There was like Skinwalker Candace though, which like was super uncanny to look at. It literally did look like all the drawings that people make of like fake Pepino just mashed all together, which was super awesome. Like I'm glad that exists. Yeah, you can look it up. I don't know what it's specifically called. I don't know if it has a new name or anything like that for the season. I've only literally seen... my only reason why I know that it does legit exist is because so many people kept posting about that scene, and that's it. That's all I've been able to see from the new season. You know what I kind of do want a nostalgic read at one point? If I ever can do this on stream, I don't know if it... Can someone tell me if, like, reading books... Can I just literally show you guys scanned versions of books on stream? Quick question. Does anyone know if I'll get in trouble if I do that? I know with manga, yes, I can probably get in trouble for that. But, like, if it's just, like, a raw book, like a children's book, will I get in trouble for that? I kind of want to read all of Captain Underpants with you guys. Got alert, got me some work done myself. Feel free to call me if needed. No worries, no worries. Have a good one, Risk. No idea. Yes. Damn. Oh, yes to Captain Underpants. That would be awesome. I kind of wanted to read... I wanted to read that, and... I want to read that. I want to read Dogman. Like, just some childhood stuff. I want to look at these books that I used to read as a wee lad. I want to read all of them again and just see as to if they were as peak as I remember them being. 'Cause I know the Captain Underpants movie did like a pretty fantastic job on just being a good movie that involved the show. But I have no idea how everything turned out at the end with Captain Underpants. They still hold up. I want to read it and see if it's true. Alright, what about warmth? Make sure your energy isn't too low before venturing to the cold. Holding a lighter will slow down freezing, but it won't prevent it entirely. Campfires provide a great source of warmth. Usually cup of tea provides temporary immunity to freezing. Oh, that's what tea is for, okay. Oh god. No, I have the lighter. No. I have mine at my mom's house. There's a certain moment where I felt bad. Like there's a certain moment when you see something that just like it just makes you sad, which is my little brother wanting to read the new Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie. I get the one that has the spaghetti and meatballs on it, the like latest one. And then we were at the Barnes and Noble. I was like, "Hey, you can go get the book if you want." He's kind of hit me with like a no, I'm too old. I was like, "Why would you say that? Why would you say something so depressing like that?" You're like correct, I suppose. However, it doesn't make me happy that you're saying any of this. Dude, light on fire. I'm gonna die. You're too old for classic literature. That's what I'm saying. I told him I didn't mind. I was like, you could just read the book. Like, it's not that big of a deal. No one's gonna get in trouble. No, you're not gonna get anyone upset. If my ninja just took his shitter twitches. Am I still live? You're back? I don't know what's happening this stream too much here. Please do let me know if you do notice anything weird. Because I generally don't really know what's happening for this one. Twitch network issues. Is that confirmed? Because I have seen twice in the beginning of during the starting soon and now I have seen OBS just like completely go like red in connection, and I was kind of wondering what that's all about because I should be fine. No shot, bro. No shot. Are you serious? Are you serious? You're kidding me. You're actually kidding me right now. I don't have any more wood to be able to make something like that up there. Does it reset my fire that I put down? Yeah. It said network error on stream. No, I know OBS is having something too, but I don't think it's my end per se, if that makes sense. I just don't know what's happening. Is pretty much what I'm trying to say here. We back. It might could be a Twitch thing, I guess. No shot. I might just actually just drive my car up here, because there's no shot that I can't do this walking. Oh my god, I was so close. You need tea? Yeah, thanks game for telling me like I need tea like the moment that I'm not next to any tea. I will keep tea in my pocket from now on, but like I didn't know any of that. Wait, I can use my lighter in here. I'm stubborn, damn it. I'm gonna find a way to get up there. Oh shit, don't make me fall. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it, guys. I'm gonna get it. Just... Wait, why don't I just try to drive it up these here? Okay, hold on. Things like these are why I take like 20 different episodes to finish a video game. I'm self-aware to acknowledge that. I think I got this. There's still enough space around me. There's still enough space around me to make it to the door. I can still make it to the door. Oh! Eat shit. I don't need any tea. So close with Edgelord. I never fail. I never fail. I don't know how I'm gonna get back specifically, but I got up here, and that's the only part that matters. Can I get to my car? Can I get to my car? I can't get into my car. It's my car is blocking the way to my car. I wish I had a better idea as to the sound and stuff there. Yeah, but who turned on the radio towers? Me. Pussy. I did it. I took care of the towers. Oh, shit. That was a shortcut. That was a shortcut. Watch, it's gonna work this time. I'm gonna land upright. I told you. I told you. Nine, 11. I told you that was a shortcut. I know every shortcut in this game. My brother will try to annoy me. Well, my brother likes to annoy me by sending me 6-7. I didn't know what that meant, and then he told me, and now that I know what it means, now he likes to rage bait me with it. Man, trying to be healthy fucking sucks. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of just, at moments like this, like, I just kind of want to eat something. I want like a snack. I want some food. But my brain is also like, no, we're gonna get fat. But then I want it. Discipline sucks. This sucks. It's not, I can't do the Beavis and Butthead laugh without someone else doing the other one. It doesn't sound right, just one happening without the other. He likes to make shit food for dinner, so it's hard to eat healthy. I'm a bad cook. I'm also a very bad cook. But I'm just like, I just like snacking and stuff every now and then. Ellie and Fortino, Tui, and Fit and Reed. And Foreman and Sixo. Theo and Cece. They're my friends. SDO8 errors. You're my friend too. SDO8 error state unable to receive directive. More ARG stuff, huh? I won't lie, it might sound like I'm annoyed by the ARG stuff, but it's actually what's gotten me more invested in it, because now I wanted to know. Now I want to know what's going on here. I thought it was just a silly little delivery game, but I got shown up, obviously. Where's the package? This game has an ARG. I don't think like a legit ARG. When I say ARG, it's kind of more so like it being meta. The game is kind of inadvertently getting meta. Because it had like stuff where it was portraying itself as like, oh, I'm just a regular video game. There's a bunch of townsfolk you can talk to. And also the Steam store page says that it's not a scary game at all. And then the more that I play it, it's like, you are fat liar. Like something is happening here and I don't like it. Hi, Doc. Hi, Doc. Is there any coffee still here? No. How are you doing today, Doc? Gentlemen, I think I'm running out of gas. And I don't want to turn back to the gas station. The shortcut! The shortcut! Fuck. Those are some problems every driver must face. Every driver must learn this shortcut. This is how I deliver all your guys' packages, by the way. Whenever I go driving to do my CCC work, this is how I get it so timely to you. I'm always taking shortcuts. I'm always taking the fastest route possible, even if it doesn't seem like it would be the most ideal method here. I do it just for you guys. Watch and learn. Just weave through all the trees here. Nothing to worry about. Handle the slope. Oh. It's called a shortcut. This shortcut. Impressive technique, honestly. I know. I really like the part where I just completely ate shit when I was trying to get down one of the paths there. Also, I should have refueled. I should have refueled there, but the shortcut spoke to me. Oh wait, I'm getting email about fuel. They have a responsibility for Eddy's co responsible for maintaining their assisted vehicle delivery. How did Don't worry, bro. My fuel is good. Alright, we got the gate open. Best item in the game would be a coat. Maybe. Best. Alright, bro. There's no need for that now. I hit the open the gate button. It's good to see you here. I need to get the supplies from the dam, but it's guarded by more gates. Not as big as this one though. Seems like with enough force you could smash through them. Rita Easyaza here will set you up. They'll still make you pay. It's not their fault. You'll probably need to take some more delivery jobs. In the meantime, I'll figure out a way to get this gate open permanently. You're stuck on this side for now. It's not all bad. There used to be some great spots for ice fishing. I think Fortino has a fishing rod for sale at the depot. I was wondering if the fish are still biting. Good luck out there. That's cool and all, but what about the fuel? What about the fuel that's here? Any bit of that here so that way I just don't completely lose? Oh, let's check the map. Oh wait. Oh no. That's... Oh, there's me. There's fuel up ahead. It's gonna be a close one. Wait, I have no idea where I am. That's not a map marker. That's just tell me where the delivery is. I got baited again. It's on the other side of... Oh my god. I don't know if I can make it. Oh, there can be... Says the error is still... It is unable to receive directive. Trouble connected to Easy Coast servers. Have an easy day. Sir, who were you again? Oh, was there? Could be. Let's just smash through it. It'll cost not. Sorry, you don't have enough funds. Sorry, who are you again? Oh no. Things are worse than ever. Alright. I need to go to Dampton. Oh, that kind of metagame, yes. That's what I was talking about. Like, the game got meta when I wasn't expecting it to get meta. So now it's just kind of more of a shock than anything. What's up, Nambono? What's up?
Go to the bathroom, take a shit. I can smell you. Go to the bathroom, take a shit. I can smell you.
Thank you, Lou Albano. Sir, no. Sir, no.
What?
Hell yeah. How's your stream, by the way, bro? I'm trying to scrape by on, like, droplets of fuel. It's been over an hour trying to beat a section of NES Ghosts and Goblins. Cool shit. Cool shit. I haven't played any NES games in like a really long time. Oh, come on, we're so close. We're so close. As long as Dampton is not blocked up by literal barricades, then I'm so close. Alright, where's the fuel in Dampton? No, I was wrong. It's in Smalton. I have to keep going to Smalton. May at least make this delivery. This should hopefully cover the gas, but no, I'm taking cold damage when I'm inside the car. It's blocked! It's blocked! No, I got cocked. Get me over there. This cannot be happening. The ultimate tease. The ultimate tease. I have to take this. I have to take the long way around. So not getting my package anytime soon. I'm freezing to death. Due to my own poor decision making, I am freezing to death. But I ordered same day delivery. I will do my best. I feel like Apu when he's talking to the people that just make ice. We've lost 3 men this week alone. Don't you think we should be able to raise them up from just $1.50? No, go back and get more ice. Or however that scene goes. That's how I feel right now. All the crap you guys are throwing at me. Listen, I'm just lucky I'm just lucky that it hasn't literally just decided that, yeah, the car isn't gonna move anymore. Because I ran out of gas. This is it. This is it. So this will have no environmental impact. I go over there and untie your shoes, but you're not worth the effort. Fuck. That's $48. I'm back. I'm back in it. The attitude of that guy. Okay, car, I need you to move forward a little bit because I can't make it to the vending machine. It's too far away. I will die. He's a super rude bastard. But like, I guess I would be too if I just had to run the gas station, like this super remote place. I gotta make a big bolt now to the other side, but need to go buy that upgrade. There's also so much wind. Can't see anything. Yeah, my car can just do a few tricks here and there. It can be a little bit slick at times. Oh, I forgot about something here. Never mind. Continue onward. Well, that a lot of you did like the casino. I'm excited to see as to the everything that you guys would want to have doodled, because I'm gonna try to do a stream soon of the, or I'll do all the little doodles and everything on live, basically. Wait, that was Dampton, I think. No, Dampton is another curve up ahead. Wait, no, the piece is in Clifton. This is terrible. Our streams are super chill in the best way. I do like doing them with you guys. I'm just chilling out. I do want to do that magma again. I really liked how the magma turned out in the end, and I don't want to do them all the time because I want to save them for special occasions. But I do want to do that again, all things considered, for all the bad stuff that happened. Can I talk shit about that event now? Am I like past the grace period now where I can be able to start talking mean about it? I say grace period as if, like, you know, there's someone preventing me from saying anything when it's just literally my own thing. It's literally my own actions. You absolutely can't talk about it. It was, I was keeping shut. I was keeping my mouth shut for the most part of it because I knew that they were trying to get some kind of reaction out of me. And the reason I kind of on purpose ignored a couple of you guys of what you were saying about the whole situation, for the pure sake of not giving them what they wanted, because obviously they're doing all this because I need attention, I need attention, I need attention, I need attention. So, or they're trying to get me to like get upset, cry, get mad, whatever. They're trying to get some kind of reaction out of me, so I didn't really do a whole bunch. SD terminated. The easy code service you were trying to reach is unavailable. Have an easy day. Or where's upgrade will be installed right away. But yeah, all set. Huh? Wait, hold on. He had another upgrade there. Ice chains. Oh, ice chains. It could be $200. That's near $300. Yeah, I should have bought it if I realized you were ignoring anything, which is understandable. Yes, I was on purpose not saying anything because I knew that that's what they wanted. So, to not give them what they wanted, essentially, I on purpose was a little bit ignoring a couple of you guys when you would bring it up. So I do apologize on that part. If you thought that was rude or like were kind of weirded out by the fact that I wasn't really addressing what was happening, it's because that was intentional. But if I can talk comedic parts on it there, while they were doing the view botting and everything and the follow botting, it was very funny to watch in real time on my perspective. Unfortunately, it's not a perspective that I could have shared to you guys or that I could have said unless I was trying to, otherwise I would have been feeding into what they wanted. It was very funny to watch them go broke in real time because they ran out of money to be able to keep doing the follow botting and the view botting. So obviously I'm just speculating in my head that they went broke. They probably just didn't see the reason anymore because it wasn't getting to me. But in my head I think that their war chest ran out there because they couldn't do it the whole stream. It's kind of a nuisance because they want a reaction to you, but given none which factors, I can see why you're trying to make, and since maybe we're trying to make an example out of me, they were very much trying to make some sort of example out of me and elicit some form of reaction. I did see that a lot of them were trying to gaslight as if they had gotten a reaction out of me, which weird LARP, but okay. Oh, yeah. Retrieve the hydro dam and fishing tent and retrieve the supplies. But, I do know what was rude. Yeah, that was extremely rude from their end. Yeah, I just on purpose wasn't giving them... I felt like I deserved to give you guys like a better answer as to how that stream was going on from my perspective. So yeah, that's why I wasn't really addressing a whole lot of it here. I would do certain things, but I wasn't going to do anything as like, hey, fuck you, buddy. Because then that's also another reaction that they'd want. They either want me to get super combative, or they want me to start getting upset, crying, whatever. And I decided to do the option of none of the above. I will give them nothing. I would just proceed as business as usual. I wonder if this is going to be important for that place that I go to when I die, the walkie-talkie here. It's not in my inventory, though. Yes, it is. Weird it made you cry the stream prior, so that couldn't happen again anyway. Yes, I'm glad you noticed that as well. I'm not the kind of person that cries because of bullying or anything like that. I'll be very transparent with you guys. I was someone who's been bullied, like, a lot in childhood, so I've gotten to experience it in multiple angles firsthand, and I've grown cold to the concept, essentially. I've grown cold where a lot of stuff, unless it's like really, really personal or to friends, doesn't bother me anymore. So you'd be kind of out of luck to try to get a reaction from me in that manner. Plus the MK at the security gate. I'm sorry that happened. I don't say that in the sense of looking for sympathy. I just wanted to be upfront with you guys on just how things were, pretty much. It sucks, but I mean, like, kids can be mean sometimes. Like, I think most people have probably been bullied at least once in their life. So, like, it's not the biggest crime ever, but yeah. I've been someone that's been bullied a lot. I've been bullied in elementary school by a kid. I've been bullied in high school. I've had like a bunch of super unfortunate circumstances happen in like middle school. Like here's one that hi Pazzy. I kind of doing like sad posting now, but also like not really, because I'm not sad. I'm just going over like sad moments in life. But hold on, wait, can someone give Pazzy a shout out, please? Well, I'm trying to drive here. Thank you for the follow, Chaz. Thank you for the follow. Hell yeah. Welcome to the CCC, buddy.
If I look at the place where I'm working, right? The place where I'm working. And then...
Sick. I didn't know you developed games, bro. Hell yeah. Guys, please check out Pazzy if you have a second. Shout at me? Why? No. We wanted to shout you out because you're cool. I wanted to give you a little shout out. I don't want to shout at you. I don't want to be mean to you. You seem like a really cool person. Damn. This is me learning scale vectors and gravity cleavage files. I want to try to learn more like in-depth program, because my programming knowledge is very like shallow. Because like a lot of projects that we would try to work on in uni and stuff that they tried to show us was super boring. It was all super boring. Like learning bitmaps and everything like that. I hated that. I was so unbelievably bored from doing that. But that looks awesome what you were working on. Yeah, what was I saying before? Yeah, there were instances of like bullying before. Like one of the kids I got bullied by was this kid that would take a chocolate pudding, put it into his water, swirl it around together like a shake, and then drink it. But he also like had problems probably. Like he was one of those like kind of spoiled kids, like super spoiled kids, so got bullied by him. When I was in middle school, I had this one girl that I really liked. Hi Odaria, hi Odaria.
Okay, I don't know what just happened there. Okay,
Hi
well, it seems like if
hi.
our poor Los Angeles,
Hi,
Angeles
friend.
just got hit multiple times. You should clip the. Oh my gosh, it's got hit 1, 2, 3. Yikes! That is
Finally, we've gotten rid of California from the map. Nature can be able to properly heal now. Guys, please go check out an area. He's a sick roboto. Florida next. No. Come on. Come on, we can leave Florida alone, right guys? Right? Where you've got the handheld radios. Dan as well. What's up, Dan? Hold on. I lost my phone. I found my phone. Florida's too strong to be taken out of nukes, exactly. Haven't you seen the moment where we all came together and decided that we're gonna use bullets to turn away the hurricane? The Florida government will tell you that that didn't happen, but trust me guys, I know what happened that day. And that shit really did happen. Here, you've got the handheld radios. I just finished with the gate. It'll stay open for good now. Thank you for your help so far. I guess I owe you an explanation. There's something wrong with the shopkeepers. Every day that passes, they seem to get more ill. It's gotten a lot worse since you started the deliveries again. Don't worry, I don't blame you. They've grown so much since you started, and you've given them all a reason to keep going. To keep me going. I know a way to help them. It's not perfect, but at least they'll be here. I need to get those ice chains at the Easy Auto. We need them to get into that factory. I'll meet you there. It's just through the tunnel in the West End. Good luck out there. I like the song that he sings. So, I was right about this game turning into creepypasta or not? Don't know. It's not creepypasta yet. It is definitely like a lot of more of the people have just been spouting like error nonsense. So, I don't know if I'd go as far as to say that's creepypasta yet, but I do have something that I can show in a little bit. I just kind of want to see what's... I'm gonna die. My energy ran out as like soon as I took all these steps, and I'm like gonna die. But it's fine because I get to show this thing. I'm gonna go start going to morning class. Take care. Good night, Anaria. Guys, go please follow Anaria if you have a moment. He's super cool. I learned that in this secret part here, I actually have the lighter, and it lets me be able to look in the shadow parts. And sometimes I do hear the sound of people talking. I hear like that, like something pecking, then the sound of people talking. I've never heard that. I never heard that though. That's the sound of the lighter. You guys heard that, right? It went completely black now. Guys, that's not the game having an error. It went completely black. What the fuck? I I I don't know what to say to that. But I'm kind of like at a loss for words there, because again, like this the whole things is like this game pivots itself. It like advertises itself as like, this isn't a horror game. This is like a little cutesy relaxing game. And even like in its own tags, it does not have the horror tag. Like even games like Doki Doki Literature Club and everything like that, they have those tags. Like if you really look, you can see that it is not all hunky dory in those games. But that is not the case here. It is very much not the case here. I need to get some more wood and then make some more coffee. Which I can't do. I can't do any of that because I don't have enough energy right now to do any of that. Oh shit.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
What's that, Dan? Just for that, I did that shortcut just for you. Is this the place? Wait, is this the place? Easy pizza, yeah. Hey, cold out there. There, Guppy. Do me a favor and close Tui's door next time you're there. What is duct tape for anyway? Oh, okay. Now my pizzas won't go around everywhere and I can get a good score. Snowy peaks. Oh shit. I have to go so far for this delivery. This delivery's not even giving me that much money. Asshole. But no, yeah. When I was in I'll share this story. When I was in middle school, I had this girl that was like sort of a girlfriend. I think in middle school you don't really have like a girlfriend per se. You just get like kind of a mini puppy love relationship for the most part. I guess that's a bit cynical to look at it, but like you know what I mean. And it was like I think it was like Valentine's Day or something. I'm flat-footed and it was really bad at that time, so they had to do a whole surgery on me to be able to give me some corrections at least, put some screws into me to be able to help with supporting some sort of arch there, which by the way never really manifested. But during that time I had to be in a cast for my foot, and I couldn't be walking too much, and I had crutches and everything. So during that time I couldn't hold her gift for her. I asked the people at the school office, like, hey, is it alright if I left this package here, which is for so and so, because I can't really move it around a whole bunch because I'm on crutches. And they're a bunch of ladies. They're like, oh, that's so sweet, that's so sweet. Of course, darling, of course, we'll hold it for you. It's like, sweet. So then, after the school happens, I find her and like we're about to walk. So we usually walk from end of school to the bus and everything. I said, hey, there's something I want to get you. Would you mind just waiting a little bit here? And she's like, okay, yeah, sure. So then on my crutches, trying to go as quickly as, well, I guess like reasonable speed, so I didn't want to fall over, because that would hurt like hell. But I went to the office as quickly as I could, and I got it, and I was holding on to it and moving the crutches at the same time, which wasn't too tough, but it wasn't something I could be able to do for the whole day. And when I got back to seeing her, she left. She just left me there. And then also, in my third act in high school, I worked like super hard to be able to make like a video game club, because I just thought it'd be cool, and also like, you know, shit like that looks good on like at college applications and stuff. I finally put it together, and then when there's like a thing of having to vote for officers and everything, and I was part of this group, but I was not like the popular person in the group. I was kind of like one of those people that's at the bottom of the total pool, like, oh yeah, this person's part of the group, but like not the one where people super like or like care about. I was just kind of existing is what I'm trying to say there. I was kind of existing in that group. And then
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Thank you, Chaz. Thank you, Chaz. I'm flat-footed too, brother. It sucks. It does suck having to. Oh, there's just one thing I got new now, because I got so tired of inserts, because they always hurt after a while. My dog would eat them because she thought that they were like a chew toy. I got these new things now that are phenomenal. There's just like this certain pair of shoe that, like, well, it isn't like a complete fix, but it damn near is as close as I'm gonna get to it. It feels really nice, but I'll tell you about it later. But yeah, and as we were going through it, like, because they play games too, this guy was kind of like one of those. He wasn't a fake gamer per se, but he was one of those big poser ones of like those actually like people that you would see drawn in like on like TV shows or something like that. I'm a gamer. I play all the video games and stuff like that. He kind of was like that kind of guy. And when I finished putting the club all together and had to get like a whole bunch of approvals, submissions, do all this stuff here, and I was the only one that did a lot of the work for it, they were like, oh yeah, that's cool that you did all that. Let's make this guy the president of the club, though. I was like, what? I was basically just getting like shafted. Yeah, I'm a gamer. He was the kind of guy. To give you an idea of what this kind of guy was, he was unironically on like a dress up as your favorite character day. Came to the school as Princess Peach in like the whole dress and everything like that. I'm so quirky and funny. I'm being a hater right now, probably, but like, it was one of those ones where it's not even like flattering a little bit. It's like, you look terrible. Reminder, this guy is fat, and he didn't wear a wig or anything like that to make it nice, and he has his whole ass beard out. Like, there's some ways that you can cosplay female characters as a male and still and not have to do like the whole like making yourself look like a female, but you can make it look decent. You can put some respect on the name, and that was not what was happening here. It just looked awful. Oh yeah, and my final piece, of course, in my schooling years, I had to find one piece of unfortunate circumstances here to be able to tell it to you guys. So even in college, I could not get over like just having unfortunate moments. One of probably the more unfortunate ones here is that I joined this club that was like a cosplay club, because I just wanted some club that just like was to chill with, to make friends and stuff like that, because I was completely out of state. and I wanted to try to make some new friends that were not my roommates. I liked my roommates, but like I wanted to try to make some friends on my own and stuff. And I joined this place, and it was pretty cool. That paid nowhere near enough, by the way. I have to spend a bunch of this money now getting energy drinks. Wait, hold on. Wait the second though. But essentially when the cosplay was happening, I was trying to get a bunch of people to be chill with me with it. Hey mate, I see you dropped that. I seem to have dropped the feminist literature I was just reading. Any chance you've seen it around? Because it's cool. I don't care. But so then when we're doing that, I thought it was fun. Don't find it for him. I did not have any intentions of finding that for him. He can go find that himself. But epic trolling aside, I joined it there, and it was alright. Like I learned to sew a little bit better and got some techniques from other people. But then as we were going through the whole thing, there was something a little bit off about the whole thing. It just kind of wasn't like but I guess that's kind of the thing when it comes to like clubs that are made by for fun. They don't have like a super big purpose or anything like that. Like a big, not that you need like find meaning or anything, but like there's not really a whole bunch to do. But there was something to do at one point. There was this one like mini convention that the school was trying to hold like self-host, and they wanted to do something for it. So they were like, all right, we're all gonna dress up as characters from video games, and we're gonna take a big photo all together, like a big collage photo to help remember the club by. I thought it was sick. I didn't have a whole bunch of money or anything, so I did like a Ness cosplay, because it's one of the cheaper things that you can be able to do. And I found them all. We got together. They got a professional cameraman and took the photo, and I was pretty hyped. I left from it, and we just proceeded on our way pretty much. After that point in time, I just decided, like, yeah, this story. Yep, we're going to this story. We're going to this story. We're not gonna have any fun. And then as I was going to the end of it here, as the days went by, I didn't really get to see the photos or anything like that. Not for any particular reason. I just think I just didn't get them. Ooh, bad fall, nasty fall. I landed upright though. Oh wait, actually that's probably that. I can't be there. I can't exist. There's what's going on. But yeah, eventually I forgot about it because I had other stuff, like actual university stuff that I was doing. And then my roommates came to me and said, "Hey, weren't you part of this like cosplay club or something like that?" And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, yeah." And they're like, "Oh, they posted a photo here of all you guys in the doing cosplay when you went to this event." And I was like, "Oh, sick." They're like, "Yeah, but we can't find you." I was like, "What do you mean?" So they showed me the photo, and I looked at it. I was on the edges of the group here, and I learned that they cropped me out of the photo. They just, no reason given, no fuck given, just cut me out of it. I was redacted. I was treated like an SCP in that moment. That part was actually more comedic than anything. I thought it was funny. It didn't really hurt my feelings, per se, because it's not like I was big friends with anyone there. So, like, fair enough, whatever. But, I did think it was kind of funny. I didn't do anything. And then, like... He always gets into controversy. He can't stop. But yeah. But that is to say that basically from that Monday stream, it wasn't... I've had enough of my fill of stuff not going right that, like, it wasn't gonna be a big issue if that one didn't go right. Yeah, I did basically get Mike Wazowski'd in that moment. But, probably gonna cook just all this coffee here so that way I can make sure I have a lot of energy, especially if we're gonna need 400 bucks now. The only thing I kind of regret not grabbing is some tea, but I'll do that another time. But yeah, it just kind of all sucks there. But yeah, it was funny to watch them run out of funds in real time for the big bullying there. But again, like, I wasn't gonna address it. I only felt the only reason I'm even addressing it now is because, like, I've kind of noticed that nothing really has happened since then, since the last stream, and especially in the early parts of this one, that nothing really seemed to be going in a way that would cause that to occur again. So that's why I wanted to just touch base. I did want to talk with you guys because I did feel bad that, like, I wasn't really addressing your guys' concerns, and it kind of seemed like I was just leaving you guys hung and dry a little bit with everything. But no, I was intentionally very, like, ignoring all of it, and with my intentions of ignoring it all, I did it for the most part, so hopefully they would not come and target any of you guys. That was my one biggest wish, because I didn't want it to be where it's like, let's step it up now even more to keep messing with him and start, like, getting to any of you guys, be that sending you guys weird DMs, harassing you guys, anything like that. If there's anything I've tried to keep private, but I'll say here, and I'll only say it once. Anyone can do whatever damage they want to me. Reputation, hurting feelings, making, like, call-outs and all that stuff. I'll live. It might drag me down a little bit, make me feel bad, but I'll live. It won't be the end of the world, but it would truly devastate me if I learned that any of my actions, or any actions that were intended to in the past anyways. I understand, but, like, it's still a case of I want you guys to be safe. I don't want it to be a case where, like, oh yeah, this has happened to me before, so it's fine. Not that I'm mad that you said that or anything, Dan. It's more so, like, I don't want you guys to feel as if, like, I want you all to feel safe when you're with me, which is a very, like, creepy thing to say out of context per se, but I want you guys to feel as if, like, you can come here and not have to worry about, like, anything really. Will duct tape work on this? It's not sliding around a whole ton. It will. Alright. I can never say anything genuinely bad about another person. I'm very much the same. But But no, yeah, I always want to keep you guys safe here. Anything that I do, I always do weigh the option of if it's ever going to come back to harm any of you guys, and if there's even a chance of that being the case, I will always avoid it. So I want all of you guys to feel safe, essentially. Not snowflakes. Like, I'm still gonna poke fun at you guys a little bit sometimes, but like, for like the real stuff, the shit that really matters, I don't want you guys to feel it like you might be in danger, threatened, or anything along those lines. I'll always be there to put out any fire that needs to be done to protect you guys. And that's how yesterday was. That was me going into silent mode to not get any of you guys in any of the mix-up here. Because if I could, I definitely would have loved to be able to call them out and poke fun of them a whole lot, like I'm telling you guys about their war chest running dry, the fact that they can be easily taken down by just a few little clicks that I can be able to make on my computer, how I'm already a moron as is, and they still are struggling to be able to mess with the stream. I can think of a lot of ways to be able to make it nasty, but I don't want to do that if it comes to at the cost of you guys. Ever. Alright. Sweet. I got a nice inventory right now. So I saw whoever did the whole art stream shenanigans. Tragically, I have no name for this person. Even if I did have a name, I wouldn't tell you guys, just because I don't want you to harass them either. I don't want it to be a case of, oh, he sent harassment after me. He sent people after me. He tried to expose me or anything like that. I'd rather just let it be where that happened, and then that's the end of it all. But yeah, I felt like you guys did deserve like some form of explanation on that stream. I just didn't want to do it during the casino to hopefully keep one of those streams fine and to not provoke anything further. Are you spooked easily? Sometimes. Usually I'm not. I'm not usually someone that gets scared a whole lot. Also, what's up, Mana? What's up? That's ominous Mana song. That's Mana. That's the friend. This the cool friend. Ah! Shortcut still worked. Can someone please shout out Mana? But, I just like to hear people scream in fear. Alright, that you're not gonna get that. I don't scream. Period. I genuinely cannot remember the last time I ever screamed, and if I did scream in fear, I would then be given true fear as in the form of wicked ass beating for screaming at 1 in the morning. Ah, ah, ah. Psh, psh, psh. You'd start hearing that that certain Earthbound sound effect, and not the one where it sounds like he's being like Pokey's being yelled at. You hear that. Did your fear reaction because we sort of gasp? Yes, it would be more of a gasp type of thing. I actually don't know how to yell super good, and if I start yelling, I'll, as you seen how I react to stuff before, I will start coughing. That's a lot of fuck. I do if it really surprises me, I get like dead quiet. I'd get like dead quiet and my heart starts like beating really fast. Earlier today when I was just like doing work or something, I had the door locked just because like no particular reason. And family, my grandma was just like, "Why do you have the door locked?" I was like, "I don't know. I feel like it." Hold on, wait. Let me take this super expensive one here. Pick up from market. You redeem this just earthbound noise for when an enemy gets to jump on you. Can fold on making that. I just need the sound effect real quick, but that should be an easy add-on. Hey mate, I've been training myself to eliminate chlorofluorocarbons from the air I breathe, so I can begin to repair the ozone layer. Damn, be more like this guy. Be more like this guy that is taking chlorofluorocarbons to help the ozone layer. But no, she ended up knocking on the door like really hard, like pounding on the door. I understand my door is like metal, so I basically reside in a garage, so like the sound gets amplified pretty loud if it's a loud noise, and it scared the hell out of me. I was thankfully not on a phone call for work at that moment in time, but it literally did like scare the hell out of me of what was happening. And it was she just got annoyed because like I locked the door earlier, and then like she was like, next time you lock the door, I'm just gonna grab the key. It's like, all right, whatever. And then she decided that I'm not gonna actually do that though. I'm gonna just knock on the door really loud because I'm annoyed, which was super cool. I love that. I love just being terrified for no reason in the middle of work. Knocking is just scary in general. Knocking's not scary if it's nice. Like if it's just like a knock knock, then sure, like whatever. But it was like boom boom. I was like, holy shit. Like boom boom boom. Like officer kind of shit. Like holy shit, what is happening? How are you doing, Mana? Oh wait, I need to give you a shout out. Hold on. There we go.
Can I jump near the water? Oh, I can!
Huge.
Can I jump? Immediately jumps. Yeah, that's me. If there's no sign, I'm gonna fall down the... If there's no sign saying don't jump, I'm gonna...
Guys, if you have a moment here, please go check out Mana. They're a super cool streamer. Ignore if you saw that of me tumbling down the side of the mountain. Old model flashbang. The old model looked cool. I like your new model, but that one also looked pretty cool. I'm recovering from inventory UI game dev hell. You're the second person that's like in this stream alone that came in. Well, not including Dan, I guess, but like Dan is also included, but I don't mean Dan right now. That was talking about like game design here. There's also Pazzy that was here earlier that was also talking about like some stuff that they were making. It wasn't UI though. I think it was like designing something else. Can't remember now. I have the memory of a goldfish. You should bring Mana along for collabs again. That Banana Slip Murder was Kino. I want to, honestly. I want to do more collabs with a lot of people. Like, I am finally, like, now that the Casino is over, and the only thing I have left that I need to hard lock in for is the 500 special for you guys, which is going to be next week. I want to start doing a lot more collabs with a lot of you guys. I know some of it's going to be hard because, like, it's October, so, like, some of you guys already have, like, Halloween plans, scary music, scary games, spooky collabs and stuff like that. But I do want to genuinely, like, play games with you again, Mana. Even if it's Peak, if it's Scream Fortress, whatever it would be, I do kind of want to play games with you again. I want to play with the games with all of you guys in that little. It's not like a secret that I have it in that little, like, server that I've made separately. That's for, like, as the name of the server suggests, it's like for collabs specifically. I did consider adding, like, a few more people to it, and, like, I do just want to set up, like, another collab with you guys. I felt bad that the TF2 one kind of didn't pan out, but I also, like, I didn't want to do it without Zan either. I wanted to let Zan be able to participate. But obviously that the times that we were looking at just weren't gonna work. Organizing collab takes a lot of energy. It does, but I want to do it again because I miss you guys. In the probably, like, least parasocial way of saying this, I miss hanging out with a lot of you guys in collabs. There's a lot of you guys that I wanted to. There's a lot of you guys that I have kind of wanted to just say, like, hey, do you want to play a game together? It doesn't even have to be, like, collab necessarily, but just, like, I do want to just hang out with you guys again. Like, you're one of them: Cypher, Barrel, Hammy, Slug, Ryuta, Alistair. Alistair was fun to play with the other day. I can't believe he set up, like, the perfect troll with that banana. Woe is me. He feels bad for his friends. Well. I don't want to fucking hear it. But, no, I do genuinely miss a lot of you guys. Even some, like, people that I don't mention that you guys haven't met yet, like Necro Jelly and stuff like that. I do kind of miss playing stuff with you guys. Sev. Even though Sev wasn't that long ago because of MVM. But, like, just miss, like, having moments where it's just like, fuck it, let's just play, like, a video game for no reason, even if it's not on stream. Let's just, like, chill out with a video. What I really want to do, but I also know that this is, like, gonna be super fringe and, like, basically 0 people are gonna like this. I really want to bring you guys to my 4 souls table that has the ability to do, like, 6 people. And just play Isaac 4 souls with you guys. The first step is getting you guys addicted to TF2. The next step is to get you guys to play 4 souls with me. Good games, though. I've had the realization that 90% of the games I've bought in the last 5 years are single player only. Yeah, but that's not a bad thing either. It's not a bad thing to just have a bunch of single player games. Like, they are genuinely fun. But I have, like, leaned back a little bit and just looked at everything, and, like, as like both a friend, as, like, a human being and a streamer, like, I like playing these single player ones because it's just a lot of me doing the dialogue here and I get to control it a little bit more. But the same token, like, I just kind of miss talking to people in general as well. It's seeing you here. Once in a while, I wonder whether I should be flirting with everyone I meet. Then I remember everyone I meet is incredibly attractive. Love watching you walk away. How do you even respond to that? But yeah, in the same token, I do kind of miss just being able to hang out with some people, because even a good chunk of the collabs that I even had with a lot of you guys are like some of the genuinely the first instances where I can have the confidence just be like, yep, this is the first time I end up talking to you guys. Yo, I have a huge business idea for you. Picture a vending machine that sold other vending machines. Great idea, eh? Oh no, bro. But I don't know. I just wanted to play in general stuff with you guys. You know what's my biggest one that I want to play with people? But I have to get, the thing is that I have to get like a solid group of people that would love playing this like every certain time, because I don't think this is something that can just be beaten once and done. I would love to do a Castle Crashers one where we just go and beat the whole game, especially with the new like paint and everything. I'd love to be able to just get all of us drawn as Castle Crashers characters and just beat the game. Even though that's like super not original, it still like would be really fun because Castle Crashers is a fun game in general. But also I would love to come back to another game that's super sick, which is Lovers in Dangerous Space Time. I think that's the name of it. It's not. It just is like you guys. It's like 4 people piloting this like ship that has multiple different controls on it. So all you guys are just working simultaneously together like a mech, basically, to pilot this whole thing and try to survive and explore. But alas, Lovers is great. I even finished it. That's what I'm saying. It's a great game. But I have no friends to play it with. Or if we all just feel like speedrunning a band, like our careers ended, like our career's over and we just want to speedrun a band, we could also do the genital jousting game multiplayer mode, which is, I'm sad to admit, actually like pretty fun. I had to buy more duct tape. I didn't realize how useful. Did you do that ambush? Hold on, wait. If you give me a quick second here, I'll actually add it live. I just need some sort of image to attach to it for the redeem, but yeah, I can do that live real quick of adding it on. I just want to... Oh, crap. It's taking so long to get so much money. Maybe slap the Starman GIF on it then? LMAO. You're allowed to put animated stuff as a I don't know. I can add the Starman one on it, yeah. Alright, where am I delivering this? And then I'll do that real quick. Dampton. What did I crash into? I still wish you could do customs sorting for redeems, or at least make your own categories. It would be cool. You know what I wish? I wish Twitch didn't have like a limit on 50. That's some weak ass shit, honestly. Why would you make it like, why would you have like the ability to make all these channel point redeems and everything like that, and then limit the maximum amount of channel points that I can make to 50? Unhinged behavior. Unhinged lame behavior. I'm so close to a nice payday, but now I gotta waste a bunch of money doing fueling up. I do understand to some degree that it doesn't give me this because it wants to be like all exploratory and everything like that. It doesn't want it to feel like a bunch of weak shit, but no cap, it would be nice. What we played tonight, we were playing for these Amazon packages to these ungrateful people. Risking light. Stream just disconnected. How weird. Rip. Okay, I was typing to you guys here. Sorry about the disconnections and everything like that. I don't think it's a resource thing here because something would have definitely shown on my end if it was. But I think it's like, I'll pause for a quick second while I'm doing the thing right now of live adding that sound. But I think it's related to something else right now. There's like I've always streamed and you guys have seen it before of like non-issue. I've even been able to do it to YouTube, but today for some reason it's been like a lot of weird issues with its connection. I don't know if it's OBS's connection to YouTube, to Twitch, if Twitch is having some complications right now. I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi and it needs a reboot here, but like I've been having weird experiences with my connection today. Like in two different instances. One was related to work, which didn't seem to mess with anything except work stuff. And it's just Twitch in general. I think the about page won't load when you refresh. Okay, it's a Twitch issue then. So sorry about that. Hopefully it'll get resolved before the next stream. But let's see here. Let me add this to Blurp. I open up the LARP page and one of the first sound effects that I see has a picture of Uncle Ruckus on it, and I was almost jaw on the ground, wondering if it's what I thought it was. It was not. It was not, but it is what it is. Oh, did you guys actually hear that? Rip. You need an icon for the redeem? What dimensions do they go by? Don't know. Send any icon. I have stuff that I can be able to use to resize it. I just don't know what it is off the top of my head because I don't remember it. Let me see here. I'll just call it ambush. Thank you. Thank you for that answer. Yeah, those are the old versions. That's why I said don't worry about it, because I can be able to. I have resizer tools that I use to be able to make it any single time I feed it the image. Yeah, they'll do it themselves when it comes to emotes. When it comes to channel point images, yeah, sure. You got that. You're on your own, bud. Yeah, right. As if we're gonna do any of that. I'll let you decide as to what you want it to be. But I do have I don't have it. Wait, hold on. Thank you. Is it him? Is that the guy? Oh my goodness. It's him.
Don't look at it.
It will always be him.
Don't look at it. These are my recommendeds. I can't fix it.
It's him. The boopy guy.
Here we go. No, don't look at the boobs. No.
I'm looking respectfully.
No one clip the boobies. I'm going to get in so much trouble.
There you go. It is complete now. Almost. It looks like it's saving right now, but it should be complete. Huge. Bit loud. That's a blurb thing. Let me see what I can do here. Or maybe I've messed up the sounds recently. Let me check. Where's the sounds again? Oh, hey, yeah, that's the sounds on. That's blurb sounds on max volume, huh? How's this? How's this? Loud. We can still lower it a little bit more. There you go. One day I was born by the age of 4. Oh shit, I forgot where I was. My mama told me, son. One day I was born by the age of 4. My mama told me, son, what the fuck are those? What the fuck are those? If EasyCo offered mental health services benefits, I'd tell my therapist about you. You're lucky they don't offer benefits at all. That's $51. Now go away. That's how you should be like this guy, bro. You should just be like this guy. Just don't take shit from anyone. Insult them, ask them for payment, and then get them to leave. That's how you should be with the anti-tubers, but you treat them too nice. You're too kind to them because you have a kind soul. God, I'm so tired of going to snowy peaks. Alright. Meta and Tourney reunion. Yeah, nice of Twitch here to be able to start shitting the bed when I start streaming. Hey, yeah, but, I'm glad at the very least that I do have that setting turned on in Twitch that's just like, hey, don't end the stream just yet. Like, give it some time to reconnect here. Because otherwise we'd be just being ad hell right now. I'd be super pissed off. And things if I could say to Twitch right now. Many unpleasantries. You know, sir, since I don't know if you're still listening, but I have been thinking a lot about the thing that you told me. I have been thinking a lot about, like, goals and everything. You've kind of left me with that moment of, like, sitting with me of, like, so what are your goals for all this at the end of the day? And that question's kind of been just rumbling around in my head like the marble that they put inside of the spray can for spray paint. I've just been sitting on that thought a whole lot. So I kind of was not super happy with the fact that I didn't really have any ideas to what I wanted to do. Not that I need to have a big plan, but like at the same token, I kind of wish that I had like some kind of answer to that question. Do you mind? And here I am eating cereal before bed. I wish I could have cereal before bed. I wish I had those boxes that I just dropped because I forgot to buy duct tape again. But I haven't been thinking about it. I don't know still like as to what kind of big goal I would have, but I was talking with someone here and it kind of made me think that this would kind of be a cool thing to do. But I don't really know the specifics of it. I don't know if it even worked for me. I don't know if someone of my caliber would even be able to consider doing something like that. Portobello's, can you please go check on them? When I tried to leave this spot, I free up. It would cost. I'll just be here. But you keep using duct tape instead of like bungee cord things down like a normal person. It's big duct tape. Always putting down the little guy. I was generally about to type something in big duct tape. It's true. It's true. All my profits do go to big duct tape. I can't afford to get bungee cords as they've been ran out of town. But I just do prefer it now. I probably don't need it because like I don't think I lose that much money if like something gets broken. But at the same token, I'm kind of tired of all my packages not being delivered properly. So I want to try to squeeze out as much money as possible because, especially with a lot of these bigger requests here, for like snow chains and like fishing rod, I want like to actually be able to buy this stuff. But what's going on up here? Is this a shortcut? You need a 5-star rating so they can join the Shirel network. Not even. They say I only get like a bit more tip if I don't completely destroy the package. I still get paid normally, but I want the tip is the problem. I'm like DSP. I have to farm the tip. Please tip me. I'm just a humble courier here, trying to just get a measly wage in order to buy some snow tires so I can do whatever the hell I need to do with that. Twitch F. Guys, my stream too good. My lobster is too buttery. Twitch cannot handle my stream because they forgot to pay Amazon rent yesterday. They forgot to pay for their services. I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what I could even do per se, because every single like big streamer per se of like that's indie is all female, which is not like it's not a jab, it's just like pointing out the facts here. So like they're all female, so I have no like real reference point or like any idea of like any male person to really aspire to. Maybe that's me being short-sighted on some stuff, but I don't have any like, I guess I have zero aspiration because I don't have any person to aspire to be like. I guess as you could say like, oh, you could be the first to do all this stuff, and it's like, I guess, but like, I don't know. I kind of just have zero reference point of like who to be able to even talk to on the growth end, like who to even want to be like on the growth end. Why did I climb up here? I thought there was be a shortcut. It's like this was, instead of being a shortcut, just like a massive troll. Why do you have a path that just lets me climb up here? Is it to troll me so that way I could be able to get an epic kill on my car? Did it rewinding recently, so it's, I'm not sure if it's part of the issue. Could be. That was a wonderful flip, thank you. I don't have anyone to super aspire to be like. I have like a few aspirations of what I want to do per se. Like I think I told you before of like, I think being able to be invited or like, not invited but allowed to come to like any type of convention as like and do like a mini meet and greet would be cool. But there's that. It would be sick if like I could do little mini bits of merch that would be at a suitable price for you guys. Something that would be like awesome, not just some lame stuff. If I had to say like outside of a Fumo for you guys, I would very much love to do something where I could be able to sell like the helmet. I know there'd probably be like a super niche thing, but I would love to do it as like either where you could do a more expensive option where it's an actual like helmet, or the more cheaper option where it's just like a bucket hat, and then you guys can have the helmet as well and the ears. The helmet with a few like bendable ears on them. I think that would be super cool, but you know, I kind of noticed the radio hasn't been playing recently. Like the radio's just not been working whatsoever. Have any of you guys noticed that? Ever since I did all this stuff here, the radio just hasn't been working. Oh, it's because I have to change channels. This is low signal. Yeah, but it didn't get told anywhere that I can change channels. I just pressed like the D-pad, and then it changed to a different station. Which I've never, in all the guides that it's told me about before, it never once told me that I can be able to do that. It is nice lore stuff though. This also gives you the option, if you don't want to hear any music as well, to just not listen to it. But, I don't know. I don't really know what other goals to have at this point. Like, outside of just basic stuff, which is not like to say it's a bad thing, but it's kind of just like, it's not anything like super big to aspire to. I will kid you not. I did tell this to only one person. I never wanted to say it on stream because I didn't know if it would come true. I didn't want it to also be seen as like lame. But I did get asked, like, I did get to someone and say, like, I have some shit, I'm stuck. I have some ideas for what I want to accomplish as a streamer. And that was reach 500 and then become like a 2 view. Which this stream aside, because not focusing on a numbers thing, just being like realistic of like there's probably going to be a lot of weird number related issues with this because it keeps cutting in and out. So I don't know how Twitch is going to calculate this one, but I'm pretty sure I've kind of accomplished both already. So I kind of have like no idea as to what my next move is. Because it was one of those things of I didn't even think I'd get this far. I didn't know that I'd get this far, so I don't really know what else to do. Doesn't mean that the streams are going to stop or anything like that, or just like they're going to get worse in quality. It's just a matter of I didn't know what to do for further. Those twins are always talking about each other, but have you ever seen them together? I think those 3 of them. Is there anything you don't care / can't do as a streamer now that you think would be cool? I would, I don't like the idea of doing flesh stuff, like vlogs or anything like that. I really hate all that stuff, personally. They're not bad, but like, if I'm a VTuber, I'd see very little reason to show you guys like my skin and everything. My whole flesh and cringe. I would love to do like, the only type of thing that I would love to, that I would be interested in doing it in the IRL, showing it to you guys, is like cooking, because I can't cook, so I think it'd be fun to just take like recipes that you guys send in and try to make them to the best of my ability, and also eat it on camera. You won't see me eat it, but like I will eat it and try to digest it and enjoy it. Or that, or just like, I don't know, this is kind of lame, but like, it would be, the only other thing that I can think of is like building Legos, or like, no, I think just building Legos, because I did do once where I built a Gundam on stream, and it was cool, all things considered. It was cool, but it definitely, like, Gundam was kind of like, I don't know, I guess it wasn't really my speed per se. Maybe I have to do more of them or something, or maybe just it was the set that I got. But like, after I finished it, I was kind of just like, oh, this is cool. And then like I kind of didn't really do much else with regards to it. I liked it, but also like I felt like I didn't like it as much as I would have hoped that I did. I thought it would have really scratched an itch that Legos usually give me in my brain, and it kind of didn't do that. Which is not the Gundam's fault. It's probably just like, again, like I needed a different set or whatever. It was the first time I was making one. I didn't know how to make one. The tools and everything necessary to be able to do one properly. Again, like there's multiple different factors that it could have been. It's USB tuning is probably a better option since you can't really get people trolling your appearance. That's one of the other things. I get told a lot that I'm a decent looking person, but truth be told, I've already said multiple times I'm a very shy person. If I have reached out to any of you and I've talked to you, there's usually a two-way. There's usually three reasons for why that's happened. Either A, you started communication first, so like. Generally, that would be Sev, Risk, a couple other. Dan was also the first one. Either I got the stones and decided to message you, which is more on the rarer side here, but it's not impossible. It's just for some people. I don't have a panic attack, but it's like. Or anything lame like that, but it's definitely like I start overthinking it and get worried like a whole bunch and start freaking out in my head. Or I started talking to you first. You raided me at one point. I can remember. I stood with Elliot all night last night, but now I can't move. I can't seem to move. Tell Ellie. Welcome valued customer DD78. How might we assist you today? I don't need duct tape if I'm just going around the corner here. BS, I can remember more or less. Well, my memory isn't always great. I can usually remember first interactions a whole lot. There are a few instances where I will reach out first, but usually it'll be this person reached out first. You chatted, which counts for the same thing of people like that chatted to me, and here you've technically reached out to me first, just in a more streaming aspect. I decided to reach out first, which again, rare moment of that happening, or in a kind of mix of the first one but a slight variant of it, you knew someone else and joined something that I was going to be participating in, so now I got to be able to communicate with you, which is kind of like a neither person expected it to be the first time, but it's just kind of what happened, which is more accurate to describe how I even got to meet Mana specifically. Thanks, chat, for that. Then. I'm super avoiding most of the times. I'm not super avoiding. I just sort of showed up in VC one day. Yes, that's where I mean where it's like sometimes some people just reach out first. I'm not opposed to making friends, but what the? Wait, those are people, or snowmen. Bobblehead found. Bobblehead found. Bobblehead. I don't have anything here that's a bobblehead. What do they mean bobblehead? This sort of showed up in VC one day, and that's fine too. Not everything has to be super complicated of like trying to interact with me. I'm a pretty easy person to reach out to. It's just I freak out a lot on the first reaction to be able to communicate with someone. So I typically start getting scared a whole lot, and I get afraid that I will mess up the first reaction or first impression. I do like a lot of you guys though. Again, I'm just more of a private person, so I don't usually want to do anything that's IRL or like confrontational or anything like that. But I'm not like super anti against it either. Like I would like to do, I would, if I ever did go to something like Offkai per se, I would let you guys know that I was going to Offkai. It's just like, I wouldn't have like a badge that says I am Edgey. No, you're gonna freak me out and scare me. If you're gonna scare me a whole lot. I'd probably have like a bit of a thing where like just covering up my face and everything. If I'm ever in Florida though, I better be able to visit you. I mean, sure. It's not in the bad way. It's not in the bad way that I say that. I'm down for that pretty much. For certain people, yeah, I'm down to be able to meet up, get a bite, get a drink and stuff like that. Just be able to, we can chill out. But I'm just a scaredy person because like I said, I just don't know who some people are, and I get afraid of. I'm slightly afraid of conversation and stuff. Not that I hate it, but like, oh. Nice. What's that? Alright, I want to get a bit more cash because I'm also afraid of conversation. I very much want to be able to get better at conversation, but I choke up a whole lot. I was almost in Florida over the summer. Plans fell through because of a more for work thing. Look, I have the opposite problem. Yeah, but sometimes I come off as kind of rude. I never thought that you've been rude at all, honestly. My thing that I big worry about a lot is that I don't yap a whole lot. I can kind of do it for stream because it's kind of just a big monologue and everything. So it's just me and my schizophrenic brain just talking into the ether while I pretend to have a conversation with all you guys that are obviously bots that I've had paid for Twitch. But no, I do try to enjoy it a whole bunch here, and like I do it here, but like especially in VC, which is not hard to always notice. I do get pretty shy pretty quickly. I do end up getting like very shy from conversation and everything. And not knowing what to bring up, especially with certain people. I understand, like, I'm also a person that's like slow to open up. I'll start talking more and more and saying stuff with you, and we'll just have a good time of talking. But I usually, in the nicest way of saying this, for a lot of people, I am testing you a little bit. Not in the sense of like I need to see if you're cool, but I want to see inadvertently, without saying it, I want to see as to like what stuff really bothers you. A friendly vibe check. Yeah, I do like a soft vibe check to see like basically if there's anything that you're not cool with or whatever, that I don't just fumble it for no reason. Give me an expensive job, please. I'm worried that I'm awkward to talk to. I don't think you're awkward to talk to. I think you're perfectly fine. Yeah, I do give those soft vibe checks just to see like. Again, I don't want to start like spouting some nonsense here and then like someone's feelings gets hurt. I should be more of a spine, but at the same token, like I just don't want to hurt people's feelings for like basically no reason. So I usually just like I usually wait. I wait a little bit just to I'll have some basic entry level conversation and then like kind of read out a little bit of how you say and what you say basically, and in some cases I'll even push the conversation a little bit. I'll give a slight push, a little nudge. If you vibe with that, then I frog in boiling water you guys a little bit. I push and push and push and push and see like where the cutoff point is, where eventually you guys jump. Because I'm not gonna go up right to a new person that I just talked to and be like, ooh, Cuddy, ooh. No, that's not how we operate here. As funny as that is, you've passed with flying colors the vibe check. Don't worry. It's a smart way to do things. It's kind of more so like playing the long game kind of thing, especially if I like you. Not in a romantical way, but like if I do like you having your companionship, I do want to make sure that I can be able to like we can be heart to heart basically. We can be chilling with each other. Is basically what that's to say. Some people sort of like a brick through a window like me. Sometimes just being not subtle and being blunt with everything is also like the fastest way to be able to do it, but it's also like the way that in my head has the most amount of risks of failure. So like I said, I usually wait. I'll bide my time a little bit and wait. $125. Listen, the only people that I don't vibe with genuinely are the people that are very actively like mean for no reason. You can be, which is let me explain here, because some people are gonna be like, oh, I talk shit, so am I just a mean person? No. Being mean literally is like, oh yep, I just hate all these people for no reason. Unironically, no bit, no cap. Howdy, Whippersnapper. Golly, I'm knackered. It's been a splendid little while, hasn't it, Whippersnapper? Let's just spend some time with dear old foreman. You seem chill and streaming, that persistent. I when I stream, I'm the same person I stream as I am elsewhere. There's no illusion of there being something else that you'll be able to find. There's nothing else you'll be able to find because I am one and the same. The only mileage difference that you might see is that I just become less talkative in VC because A, it kind of depends on how many people are there, B, the conversation topic, and C, if I'm at work or not, and if work is busy. Like C, 0.5. What the? Hold the phone a second. Did you guys see that? I have a bobblehead on my display. It's the person with the fucked up face. I didn't have her before. Bobblehead, yeah. I guess so. I guess that's what the bobblehead from earlier was. Like, I don't want to collect more of them. I wonder if they're going to be important. I feel like I ate differently from streaming IRL, but more so in terms of energy. Sometimes in stream you just like, because of the fact that you're entertaining a lot of people, you have way more energy and everything like that than you would normally, which is perfectly understandable. It wouldn't be a good stream if it was just like low T the entire time. I love this thing. It's just a massive tree killer. Oh, sorry, Trent. But these trees get in my way of my shortcuts. Like, hold on, wait. Watching my first stream when I picked up back up again in 2020 compared to the stream I did so differently. I feel the same. I feel like things indeed have changed since my very first stream as well that I've done. I think one of the first stream I ever did was Pokemon. Was trying to do a Pokemon Nuzlocke or playthrough. I don't even remember at this point in time the specifics. But I remember it was something related to Pokemon. And hang on here. You guys still with me? Is that the popular clip you have? Yes, the most popular clip is... That's as far as I can remember with proof. Because that's as far as I'm going to be able to get that memory. My first stream was Dota. It was not good. But it was fine. Yo, out here making me deliver in bumfuck nowhere, huh? Three-hour streams with 2 hours of black screen too. I am basically the UPS, huh? First stream was Borderlands 2 in 2013. Yeah, I think I do kind of hard to believe that it was Pokemon, but I can't prove it. can't give me $80 at least? Cheap bastard. I did, you know what I did want to do at one time? I did want to show you guys my first YouTube, well, I guess not my first, but like my second YouTube video that I've ever made. And I can't do that. I unfortunately learned that I can't do that because it would be going back to my game journalism days. And, oh, model broke. It would be going back to my game journal days, and I learned that when I rewatched it, because I was thinking about pulling it up on stream, I was like, oh, I'm glad I looked at that, because that's just literally my docs right there in the first few minutes. I wonder if there's any way I can get them to delete that. Not that it should tie back to me, but like, I kind of want them to not have their review anymore available. I'd keep it and then blur out the name, but I don't want people to, if I showed it on here, to then look for the video itself and then like find the actual name that's in it. How'd you rank the game that reviewed? I think it sucked. Don't answer if you don't want to. It sucked. Even where I feel like some games I wasn't fair to because I didn't get to finish them because, you know, with games journalism companies, they want to be able to get it the fastest, not let you play the whole thing. Tell is there, let's see, is there, I love, is there, them so, is there much, is there, stay, have an easy day. I'm gonna buy that fishing rod soon. That's why smallest YouTubes are better for game reviews IMO. Yeah, because they can be able to give it like a decent shake and be able to get it out in time. I completely agree with you on that point. Because when you try to rush a review and everything like that, it's like that one guy said with regards to albums, like you can't. Why would you push out your album? Why would you push out your album review right now? Like this is kind of weirdo energy because like you can't. This guy like reviewed it like this is an album review that had it next day, and it's like you can't listen to an album in a day and be able to like get a good thought on like what you feel about it, what it makes you feel, how. If it's good music, bad music, all that stuff. Sometimes shit needs to simmer in and grow and sit with you a little bit to see how you really feel about it. I agree. You can't always go with just your first impression. They do matter, but they are not the final end goal. Because I mean, look at this. My first impression of this game was going to be that it was a cutesy little game where I'm just going around delivering packages for people, and now I'm invested in learning like why everyone is turning into like corrupted data and how everyone else doesn't know that the fact they're in the program, not even us, the initial portion. The only person that seems to know is the little doggy, and also the mystery of what happened to the other person. was shit on Death Stranding because of rush reviews, and that's the thing too. Like, you don't get a good idea if you just try to rush all of it here. There are some times where you're just right. Like sometimes literally a spade is just a spade. Piece of shit is just a piece of shit. No matter how much time you give it, how much time you give it to be able to see if it'll flourish into a P or anything like that. It's just sometimes a piece of shit is just a piece of shit. And some of those games I didn't give them as much time as I wanted to. Like, one of my biggest regrets is like The Blob and The Blob 2, which thankfully I picked up because those were childhood favorite games of mine. But I never really got to see like any differences between the Switch version versus like the Wii one that I played as a kid. I didn't really get to do a compare and contrast between them. I didn't really get to even finish any of the games there. I just had to write the review in a timely manner. If it wasn't for the fact that I don't think I can play it on stream because it's kind of like a bit of a bloody, gory game. Not super gory, but like, because it uses real people in it, it's kind of a bit much for Twitch, I think. There's just one game that I would love to play for you guys, and maybe I'll do it in like as a Discord only thing, called Night Shift, where it's an interactive like movie kind of game. The gameplay is only QTEs, where you just play out different roles that this real actor will do. Like, it influences the plot and everything like that. And like, I haven't even gotten all the endings to it, and I don't even think I've gotten like the genuine good ending, maybe. But that's another really cool one that I feel like I underestimated, because like there's so many different branching paths, options that you'd be able to take and see what could really influences the story, and just like I didn't get to really do that. I said that I liked it, which I still stand by. It's a pretty cool idea that not a lot of games really do, of like to make an interactive sim and make like games where you had to just walk behind a guy. You could walk behind a guy or press one button in order to win, but like just literally making a movie that is just QTEs, which is the equivalent of the modern day choose your own adventure book, is a really cool idea that I have not really seen a whole bunch of people do, especially to that level of quality, where it was like film level editing and like I guess maybe directing, but like recording and everything. It's really cool. But yeah, that game was a piece of shit. It was so boring to play. Like, some of the puzzles just didn't make any sense. The only game where it kind of felt like it as to what it was similar to, but not even like as an inspiration, because I don't know which even came first. But it felt like, what the golf a little bit, but not with like silly golf stuff to make it like interesting. It was just kind of like a lot of these weird missions that are just smashed together with intent of being super serious and ready to just kill you with all these puzzles. Just be super rude and mean to you. Your first impression is neither always wrong or always right. It's just a good thing left. Exactly. Your first impression is always good, because games should always be making a good first impression. If your first impression of a game is bad, that's a very big red flag there. For example, as not a Naruto fan, but like from what I've heard, Boruto, like, kind of had a little bit of a rough start, but it'll get better soon. And I've heard that it doesn't get better until like maybe 300 episodes in. So like, congrats Boruto fans. You played the long game on. You let the devs play the long game on you, I guess. Cute win, epic fail. But you were lied to. Yeah, I was very much taken for a ride there. Not even like this one there, where I want to be taken for a ride. I want to buy the fishing rod and then I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep. It's late. It's past my bedtime. It's not past my bedtime. I just like saying that whenever I feel like I want to sleep. It's past my bedtime. That and I gotta get to my job are the two like stisms for me, the two verbal tics in my head that I won't repeat too often, but if you do listen to a lot of the things that I say, yeah, I'll be saying that like way more than anything else. Too low fuel, too bad, bro. I want to buy that fishing rod. I couldn't sleep, but I did some gaming, watch the stream, but I gotta field work in the morning. Oh, you're actually going to sleep too. Completely fair. I'm already pretty much gonna be ending it too here, so no worries on that end. Thank you for coming by, Trent. Thank you. Thank you. I'll catch you tomorrow, bro, if you want. I hope your field research goes well. I did like the picture of the plant that you posted. I don't know if I commented to say that, but I did think it looked really cool. The writing one? The one that you posted in hobbies. Unless I'm having like a delirious moment right now of like lack of sleep. Okay, the chestnuts put in local laboratorium? Yes. That's what they were chestnuts. Why couldn't you save that antidote for Christmas? So we could be able to talk about chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Hmm? You're gonna get panned for this toast, bro. I gotta go to the depot. No, but yeah, I might reach out to you, Trent. I think, yeah, I think you did give some subs, so I'm gonna be messaging you privately to talk about like rewards and everything for that. Wait, I think that was the depot. No, it wasn't. I don't think so, at least. It was just a regular shopping district. I sent some number, you'll get to me when you get to me. I'm gonna get to everyone starting tomorrow is when I was gonna start sending out all these messages here. So I wanna start like figuring out what everyone wants for the most part and handling it properly. Where's the fishing rod? SD49 terminated offline. Have an easy day. I'll just be here. Where's the fishing rod? Are you shitting me? Is the fishing rod only available to purchase in like the fishing town area? I'm not gonna go back there. I'm tired, bro. A running stream here. Running stream here. Thank you guys for coming to my stream. I'm sorry that Twitch had a bunch of sick moments where it wanted to disconnect all the time. That was awesome. But I'm a tired guy, so let's see who we can raid into. Let's see who we can end it with here. Or raid Rita. Wait, hold on, is he streaming? Streaming right when I was finishing my work. Huge. Yeah, we'll raid Rita because he's cool. Alright, good night guys, good night. You're all incredible people. And thank you again for coming to this one. Oh. Damn, I joined too late. I'll come on Thursday. Come on Thursday. I'll do another one Thursday and I'll do Silk Song. Or the weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, the weekend. Bye Coco. Thank you for coming by anyway though. Bye bye, bye bye.
Monitor glow in a room gone still. Hoodie pulled tight from the late night chill. Ears drop low, chat scrolling slow. Mods already signed off hours ago. Steam fades out, playlist done. Stars in the window blink one by one. Edgey leans back, eyes half shut. Laughs to himself like, man, that was nuts. Good night, Edgey, sleep, you've earned it. Chaos behind, calm returns in. Moon still up, but the stream has gone. Bunny heart beats till the next log on. Keyboard warm, but the hype's all spent. CCC resting, not a single event. Discord's quiet, no pings, no beef. Edgey's at peace in a blanket of grief. The screen says ending, but we know the trick. Tomorrow he'll glitch in with a brand new bit. But for now, silence wraps his screen. A hero of memes in a galaxy dream. Empty cans line the shelf like troops. Midnight snacks in their final loops. Chatty modes frozen in a final cheer. Like echoes from a digital yesteryear. The light from